Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Today we have for you an 82 Delorean DMC-12 with the 5-speed transmission and 40,000 miles. This is actually kind of a car out of our personal collection here that we're bringing to the market. So let me do a quick walk around and let you take a glance at a view here. Now I will say, we're not 100% finished with this car the way that we're going to bring it to market, but I have a customer that's interested in purchasing it already. We have it on our website, and he called us here the other day and wanting video and pictures and everything, so we're kind of doing things a little prematurely, and I'll go over that when I talk about the car. A few little things to do, not much. It's pretty close to being ready, but one thing that I do want to note is if you'll notice that the car is lowered and it's going to be returned to stock. We have the factory original springs and going to put it back to stock ride height. That's just kind of my preference here, the way it sits, and going to put it back to the stock and keep the springs there. So let's kind of, we're parking the wind here, not too windy here in Kansas today. So we're going to come in here on the front of the car. This car is mostly original. The stripes, that's the actual new old stock stripe. The car factory had these stripes and then they were faded, and so we had the stripes put on, and they were the new old stock. Everything that we've ordered from this has been from Delorean Go. The fascias were faded and they have been resprayed. That's really the only paint on the car, is just the fascias coming across the front here. Everything is just in excellent condition. The grille, headlights, lenses. I'll kind of go to the bottom here. Did have the rock screen resprayed also at the same time. The paint there was getting kind of beat up, and the paint comes off and then they kind of get a little surface rusty on them. So coming around the front, nothing really to note. Bumper's in excellent condition. Maybe actually that's just a bug. So a couple of little bugs, but actually very, very good condition. There is the Delorean badge. A little bit of fade around the black, but then looking at the hood here, the graining on the car is in excellent condition. The stainless is in excellent condition. If I see any flaws, I'll point them out. Depending on the light on the hood, you can see, I mean, it's actually, being really picky and really hard to see, but if you get in just the right light, you can see little, where they bond the cross brace to the hood. Pretty much every Delorean has some little imperfections in the stainless. Boy, hard to see, but it's just pretty much normal from the way they bond the support bracing. There's the lenses. Lower spoiler is in good condition, not cracked or broken. Tires are brand new. As at the time, there were no matching tires available, so we had to get whatever we could find there for the front. So just a nice touring tire for the front, and then we have the BF Goodrich radial TAs on the back. Again, here's this stripe, the factory stripe coming down the car. I'll get closer here. Mirrors in excellent condition. Again, hopefully the wind's not too bad for you. You can see actually from the outside a little bit better here. The windshield pillar trim piece is warped a little bit. It can probably be taken out, reinforced, kind of heated up and put back into position. But that's probably the worst of it as far as the sun goes. And then there's a crack in the speaker grill here on the left speaker grill. Small little crack in the binnacle. But the dash, like I said, just got those cracks along the speaker grill. But everything's, and it's kind of hard to see from the glare from the outside. Windshield, panning back here, let's look at the windshield. I mean, it's in excellent condition considering you know, that car does have 40,000 miles on it, and it's a 1982 car. But I mean, there really are no notable flaws at all in the windshield. I'm sure there's a minor pit here or there, but nothing to even note. Looking across the top here, the stainless, the T-panel, everything across the top is excellent condition. Windows, glass, all the seals, all the trims, everything is very, very good. Again, looking at the top half of the door, going down there, and kind of panning to the bottom half of the panels. And you can just see that the stainless is in super condition. Coming along the back here, the little air vent is really clean. Back wheel, I mean, these wheels are really nice. Really no curb scrape. Very good condition. Like I said, brand new BFGs on the back. So the car does have the correct size tires on it. Little bitty mark here, and this is actually what that is. I'm gonna pan back here. Is it's just a shiny spot where the door handle rubs it right there. So basically, it's polished the graining. So you could actually just scuff and grain that. So it's actually, the door handle's kind of polished it there. But, you know, as far as looking for any flaws or blemishes here. On top of the fender, you can't even really see it. Some very, very light scratches. I mean, it's just very, very minor. I'm being very picky on this car. Back lens. Looks like there might be a teeny hairline crack right there. Panning back, but these are, you know, great support for these cars. Delorean Go and has just been a fantastic source. I can't recommend them enough. They've just done just an unbelievable job of supplying parts for the car. This car has all of the stainless fuel lines, rebuilt fuel distributor, reman, fuel pressure regulator or warm-up regulator, whatever you want to call it. Gotta have the little vanity plate there, or what do you want to call it? It's a novelty plate, yeah. Here is the taillight. The amber is faded on the right side. I actually have the amber paint that you paint from the inside, and I've actually seen them done, and they look pretty much indistinguishable from factory when they're done. So again, that's one thing that we haven't done yet. Looking across the back, it does have the aftermarket stainless letters put in there, which I really like. Going across the back, there's a little bit of a bow where the exhaust is. Pretty common. They make a panel that goes in there to reinforce that and straighten it. But stock exhaust, everything is pretty much stock. The louvers are in very, very good condition. Going across here, and we'll pop the lid after we get done with the walk around. Little bitty nick right there, just a little touch-up paint or something would be fine to take care of that. But liver's very, very nice. Coming across the back, again, the rear fascia, you know, kind of show you the gaps look really good. Nice stock gaps. Sitting a little bit low right there. These fascias, you know, over time they shrink and change size, and so always a battle. The rear impact strip is very, very good. Rear lens, very good. Boy, there's just not much to note flaws on this car. Looking at the quarter panel, excellent condition. Rear wheel, very good. Maybe one little imperfection right there. Another one right there. So a few little imperfections on the rear wheel. Looking down the right side of the car, very good. And coming back, there's your vent there. This right window, the motor and everything works. The window starts to drop. You know, you can see it kind of jump, but it just basically we need to take and clean it. You know, clean the track and exercise it and get it working. It's trying to work, but it's kind of hanging up, so we don't use it. Again, that's one of the things that is on our to-do list with this car. Excellent there across the stress cracks there, but good condition. Those are available reproduction. All right, I guess we're back around to the front. So what we're going to do is go ahead and pop the doors and take a look inside. The doors, the torsion bars are in excellent condition. This gas strut's just a tad weak. I mean, you got to help it that last little bitty bit, but the door stands tall. No problems there. One amazing thing to note is, you know, the factory headliner in this car is still intact and in excellent shape. That's just one of the things that always, it's like one of the first things to go. So I'm going to kind of look inside here, and you can see the headliner is just in very, very, very good condition. Sun visors are, you know, pretty much flawless. There's a crack in the rear view mirror that is on our to-do list. Okay, so these seat covers here, we did have, the sun had got on the seats here, it had split the stitching and it was dry and discolored a little bit. We actually still have the factory original covers, but so what we decided to do was go with the OEM replacement from Delorean Go, and absolutely could not be happier with these seats. So the seat covers are brand new, so absolutely no wear in the seats. Here's a picture of the VIN number, and we'll kind of just go along the rocker here, let you see. Has the little DMC stainless little logos. I like that, they're kind of cool. Show you kind of the wheel opening there. The floor mats are in excellent shape, original factory floor mats. The carpets underneath are pretty much flawless. We're going to show you the pedal boxes here. Pedals are nice, no wear. The heel pad underneath is excellent. So we're going to kind of show you the binnacle here. You see just that one crack on that back side. The mileage, 40,476. The steering wheel is in very good condition. Just some slight, you can kind of see on the top there, just some slight age showing on it, but this is, car's got some age to it. All right, I mean, just everything in this car. The leather is still soft. Shift boot's still nice. I'm gonna come in here to the radio. Radio works, antenna works. There's a little warpage there where the cassette enters, and then there's a little teeny crack going vertically on the LCDs. All the display works and everything. AC, heat, everything works correctly in this car. Somebody did add the 160 speedometer face to this, which is kind of neat. One thing this car has, actually, I'm going to try to find it here for you. Okay, somebody put on, I mean, this is probably done in the day, but this is a period correct cruise control added on from the dealer probably. And it is intermittent. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it is there and does function. So, hell, some of the times, but I'm sure that it can be messed with. And so the carpets, thank you so much. Got some fans walking by here. The carpet in the back is pretty much immaculate. Netting is good. Everything is fantastic in the back. And I'll show you here to take a quick peek at the roof box. Some slight corrosion right there, but just at the edge. The roof box is intact and solid. No bowing. Everything is good to go there. All right, let's take you around to the other side. Oh, and we'll see if we can take a quick peek here. Door panels on the inside. I'm trying to zoom back here. Excellent condition. Locks work. Mirrors work. Power mirrors. Everything there. I think I'll try to shoot this door panel from this inside. I think it's easier. There you go. A little maybe a bit of warpage to it on the top there, but very good condition. Knee bolsters, all the leather, console leather, everything's really nice. Just a great surviving car. Just a few changes. Go around the other side. We'll pop the hood here. Pop the door, I mean. All right, so we're taking a look here again. DeLorean Go seat covers, just excellent. I mean, I don't know why you would buy anything other than these. They match the car perfectly, as perfect as you can get, because considering that this leather is old. So, but very, very good match. The leather there on the side is good. Switches all are good. There's another angle of the temperature control panel. Everything works there. Then we'll flip this over, looking behind the seats. Everything is good to go there. All the carpets, little stain right there. Probably, I'm sure you could work on that and get that taken out. All the panels here, little bolsters are all good. Looking at the carpets, excellent. And again, like I said, the carpets underneath the mats. We'll have pictures in the picture gallery of the carpets, so you can. Well, let me just see if I can lift it up. So you can see, mat comes in apart a little bit, but basically, carpets are flawless underneath. Got a little crack in the right speaker grill. Coming back here, bolster's good. Dash is really nice and flat and clean across the dash. All right, taking a look at this side of the roof box. A little dirty in here, but yeah, just some around the edge there, which is pretty much just cosmetic, but the roof box is good. And in here is the headliner on the passenger door. And then anyway, here's a bird's eye view of the driver's door panel, just to kind of show you there. And we'll pin it up on the headliner again, give you different angles. So, and the body shell. Super good, super good. All right, let's pop the engine bay and we'll take a look. All right, showing underneath the frunk here, the front trunk or whatever. But carpets, excellent condition. Underneath the hood, very, very good. A little dusty underneath the front here, could use a little detailing. Coming around the other side. Everything's good there. Wipers, everything works. So we got the factory spare, never been on the ground. Everything good there. And then we also have the original toolkit right here. So, and we pulled it all out, everything is there. Got the original toolkit. All right. So let's go ahead and hood struts hold it there. Close that, and we'll take a look here in the engine compartment. All right. Like I said, this car has new injectors, the stainless steel braided fuel lines, has a rebuilt fuel distributor. Car Wizard did a bunch of work on this when I first got it. He did the injectors also, brand new injectors. AC is cold. Here's our aftermarket cruise control unit. I really like that. Got the stainless steel header tank. And lots of, you know, got the whole fuel pump kit from Delorean Go, you know, with all the new rubbers and everything. So, and I'll have to go to the ad there to, you know, list every single thing we've done to it. There's a long list here, but that's the engine bay. Very tidy, very clean, no leaks. There's nothing underneath the ground on this car, no drops at all. Everything is good to go. There's the engine lid. And drop that there. And then there is the louver underside. And then here is the lid engine cover. I guess go ahead and give you a bird's eye view of that. Very good condition. A little bit of paint flaking on the hinges. There's not much to note. All right. Well, let's jump in this thing and get her up to 88 mile an hour and see what happens. All right, a little Back to the Future joke. We'll get inside. right, we're buckled up in the Delorean here. Got to get my Back to the Future shirt there. You know, just got to give a nod to the Back to the Future. You know, you have this car, you're pretty much always going to get Back to the Future comments. If that irritates you, then this is not the car for you. So we got the temperature control here. AC blows ice cold. Everything works there. Radio, power antenna works. Everything works there. And all right. So we're going to go ahead and take off. One thing to note on the gauge cluster here is the fuel gauge. Even though I do have the new fuel sending unit, it is faulty, so that needs to be replaced and get it warranted. So we're going to go ahead and take off and take a first spin here real quick. Really love the way the car rides there. Hold that up there for me. All right, got the sun going here. All the gears are good, clutch, brakes. Hold on here, I got my phone trying to come off here a little bit. There we go. All right, a little adjustment, sorry about that. Well, hey, we do this in one take, so you get all the bloopers, everything in one shot here. So back on the road here. Like I said, gears are good, clutch, brakes, everything is great. Engine runs fantastic, no smoke. Temperature always just runs just right there between the 110 and 120 or 220, 200 mark. Go ahead and take a right hand turn. And let's give this guy some gas here and see how it runs. Yeah, this car has plenty of power. I mean, they always criticize these cars saying, oh, they don't have any power or anything like that, but really for the day, it was on par with its rivals. And today, just being a fun vintage car, I never really find myself going, man, you know, I wish I had more power. So we'll go again. 5-speed manual is definitely the way to go. But yeah, no slouch. Ooh, better slow down. I mean, get to 0 to 60 in pretty decent time. Totally stock car, but yeah, there's no trouble with it getting up and going, and it cruises. It's really a pretty tall geared car. It cruises down the highway, you know, 70, 80 mile an hour, you know, pretty much effortlessly. And but it's geared tall, so it's really kind of a GT, kind of like a touring car, really, not a hot rod or anything, you know, any of that by any means. But yeah, this car, like I said, there are just a few little things we talked about that it needed. I think I kind of addressed those in the walk around video. So this is just kind of the drive, but drive's excellent. Just really no issues other than you know, just cruising along. But yeah, so appreciate you tuning in here, and look us up, EuroAsianAuto.com, and look us up on Facebook, EuroAsian Auto Inc. on Facebook. And as always, appreciate you tuning in, and happy motoring.